All right, so this was a quick one and done here. It happened in 1 week. I thought it was one of those things that was going to last longer, but this is the Unsworth defamation lawsuit against Elon Musk. So Elon Musk was sued by Vernon Unsworth for $190 million in LA District Court for defamation of his character. So to put this in context, remember during the summer of 2018, a Thai soccer team and their coach got stuck in some underground caves in Thailand, and then then flooding came and started to, basically they couldn't get out.
Right,
so they were stuck in there.
The tunnels like flooded upward so that way they couldn't get out the way they came in, and it
attracted worldwide attention, and dive teams from all over the world went to try and rescue them, and there was theories on how to do it, and no one could seem to figure out how to, it's one thing to get someone to them, but then you had to get them out, right? So one of the things that Elon did at the time was he asked the dive teams in Thailand, like, what can I help with? Could I make a submarine? And he asked them, like, should it be flexible? Should it be rigid? He was told to make it rigid. So him and his team at SpaceX started working on a rigid submarine that they could get one person in to try and get one person out at a time.
And so it was just this little tube.
It looks like a torpedo.
Right, big enough to carry one person in with a breathing apparatus. So that way, basically, the inside would be this little mini submarine.
Right.
You wouldn't need to, these were just young boys who didn't know how to scuba dive. So obviously it's pretty hard to get into a cave, teach them how to scuba dive, and then scuba dive them out of like the most difficult scuba diving cave situation you could possibly imagine.
Right. So there was a CNN interview with Vernon Unsworth, who is a cave expert and a Thailand resident. And during the interview, he said that Musk can stick his submarine where it hurts. Basically saying that Elon was doing all this as a PR stunt and he should get his nose out of it. And then Elon tweeted back that famous pedo guy tweet describing Unsworth. Well, this turned into the defamation lawsuit. So last Tuesday, during the first day of the trial, Musk and Unsworth took the stand. Musk and his lawyer claimed that the pedo guy tweet was meant as a colloquialism, stating, "I want to be clear. I did not accuse Mr. Unsworth of being a pedophile. No one took it that way." Unsworth testified, "It feels very raw. I feel humiliated, ashamed, dirty. Effectively, from day one, I was given a life sentence without parole."
On Friday, the jury came back in an hour, finding Elon Musk not liable for defamation.
Now, Unsworth kind of had to sue Musk, in my opinion, to save his reputation. But let's remember that Unsworth started this whole thing. Why do you have to be so unprofessional? Like, when Elon is just trying to save the boys, even if you think he's a jerk, even if you think he's just doing a PR stunt, why not just say, "Thanks, Elon. Talk to you later"?
This, I think, is the problem that Elon has, which is that he is a billionaire. If he was I don't know how to change his reputation to the average person. But basically, anytime anyone thinks of Elon Musk and they don't know all of the things that Elon Musk does or is doing or why he seems to be doing them, people seem to act like this is as if Jeff Bezos were trying to do the exact same thing. And I think that there is a difference between Jeff Bezos and Elon Musk. Sure, they're both billionaires, but one person is trying to basically transform the world's transportation and energy generation systems to be one of fully sustainability, and the other person is trying to sell you cheap crap that they ship you from China. There's a big difference there, and I think that difference is really easily lost on people because to them, you don't have a lot of time to be thinking about, what does Elon Musk stand for? And so when you're in the middle of a dive rescue or whatever, it's very easy to just view this as like, this is a guy looking for a PR stunt because he's a billionaire. You may not know that he's a great engineer and that this sub may have come in handy. It may have come in handy. Now, the Thai divers did a wonderful job saving the soccer team. But again, we just don't know what would have happened had the flooding continued to get worse, or if the Thai divers weren't as successful.
And I think a lot of people mistake the fact that when he tweets something out, he's not doing it to just be like, "Look at me." He's doing it so he can get feedback from people, because there's a lot of smart people out there, and they tweet him back all the time with ideas.
Right.